So you have set a destination of financial freedom. You have set a desire to live a life whereby you've built enough savings, enough investments, and cash on hand that allows you to live the life that you desire, the life of peace, a life of not waiting for the next paycheck. This is so clear in your mind, and you are intentional to get there. And so you get into your car, you start by the petrol station, you load the petrol, and then you start driving to your destination. You are clear about where you want to go, and you start driving in this highway towards financial freedom. And as you are driving in this highway, you encounter potholes, and one of them punches your tire, which forces you to stop. You swivel by the side of the road, you change the tire, you put in the new one, you get back in the car, you continue driving. And then it starts pouring. And as it starts pouring, you cannot see the potholes anymore, which makes it hard for you to drive. And you drive slowly now, being more conscious and careful, because you understand you just changed the tire. You cannot afford to get another puncture. And so you drive slowly as you continue in your destination. That is what financial freedom is like. The journey towards financial freedom is not simple, it's not linear, it's not straight. It has twists and turns. It has potholes on its way, because you are trying to work towards something that challenges the norm, that challenges the way that we live our lives today. You are trying to work towards something that few people have an intention to work towards, and few people actually see it as something that is possible. And along the way, you will encounter challenges. Along the way, you will encounter storms that will challenge your thinking, that will challenge whether this is something that you truly want. You will ask yourself if this is even practical. You will encounter challenges that will set you back. You will find challenges that will make you reconsider your decision to even want to achieve this in your life. So on today's video, I want to share with you 5 biggest potholes that you need to be wary of as you're working towards financial freedom, because you will encounter challenges that challenge your thinking, your vision, and your purpose as to why you even want this. You will encounter challenges that will make you second guess yourself. But do know this, it is normal to encounter those challenges. What you need to do is just be wary of them. Know that they will come, but it does not mean that you must stop. It just means that you can stop, change the tire, recommit again, get back on the road, and continue going. And so what is the first one that you just need to be wary of? So one of the first biggest pothole that you need to be wary of is the lack of boundaries. If you continue to allow takers in your life to continue taking, you'll find yourself depleted. They will end up eating away on the things that you're working towards. That will result in many setbacks in your journey. You'll be committing that I want to save and invest. This month, I want to invest, maybe let's say you want to invest 5,000, you want to invest 3,000, and then the takers come in your life and present situations and problem that makes you feel like, okay, I can park this goal, let me just help this person. And so you do that. And so if you continue to do that, if you continue to allow takers in your life to continue taking, you're going to encounter a lot of setbacks. So as much as you may be open to helping, as much as you want to help out your family, you want to help out your friends, you also must understand that you have a goal, and you must know that, okay, I have a limit. You need to have a limit of, this is how far I can help. This is as far as I can go when it comes to helping you. From here going forward, you are on your own. You need to have clear boundaries. You need to set boundaries with people in your life, especially if you know that in your life you've got takers. You need to set limitations on that, because you will have a goal that I want to save this much. You will be saving and investing, and then takers who do not understand the value of saving, who do not understand the concepts of saving and investing, they will come and take from that bucket that you're busy trying to fill up. They will take from that bucket, and you will be wondering why this bucket is not filling up. And I'm saying this because that has been my story. That is still my story even now. You know, I set boundaries, but I find myself looking at my bucket that I'm trying to fill, not staying in the same place or going lower. Instead of it going up, it goes lower. It goes lower because you've got people who do not understand the concept of saving. And so I'm also telling this to myself, we need to learn to set boundaries. I know sometimes it's hard. It's hard when a family member comes crying or family member comes asking for help, and you can see that you really want to help. And yes, you've got resources, but those resources are your savings. It's hard to just turn a blind eye. But there comes a time whereby you need to reach your limit, whereby you say, I have helped this much. From here going forward, you're on your own. The second biggest pothole is the content that you consume. I'm going to press on this point as much as I said it on the previous video as well. I'm going to press on it here. The content that is available this day can quickly make you feel like you are behind in life. The content that you see on Instagram, on YouTube, the content that you expose yourself into can quickly make you feel like you are behind in life. Can quickly make you feel like you are missing out in life. Because you feel like you are missing out, you end up taking decisions that end up impacting your progress of working towards financial freedom. Because you are saving and you are investing, but then now because you are so exposed to content that makes you feel like you're behind in life, that makes you feel like you are missing out, that makes you feel like there is something that you should be getting this thing, even though you know you do not need it. You go and tap into your savings, which then brings your bucket down, which then brings your progress down. It takes you back. It creates setbacks whereby now you cannot progress forward because there is this setback. When you watch content, you feel like you are missing out. And what you do is you tap into your savings, you tap into your investments in order for you to get this, in order for you to buy this, so that you can feel like you are the girls and you are the girls amongst girls. So that you feel like, oh, Nami, what she has, I have. And so just be wary of the content that you consume. If you consume a lot of lifestyle content, I wouldn't be shocked if you constantly feel like you are missing out in life. I wouldn't be shocked if you constantly feel like you are not where you're supposed to be. I wouldn't be shocked if you feel like you are behind in life. It is because of the content that you consume. So be wary of the content that you consume. Be wary of the things that you bring in your life, because those things can impact your outlook of life. Those things can then change the cause of your destination. You can quickly take a detour from the highway that you've been in, you were heading towards financial freedom, but then decided to take a detour to something else. And so just be wary of that. Ne? The third pothole is giving up. I see a lot of people say, well, what is the point of budgeting because the money that I get paid is not enough anyway? What is the point of me budgeting because I don't get paid enough? What is the point of me budgeting because this budget is not working? What is the point of me budgeting because I budget, I still don't stick to it? Does not mean that you have to give up. Does not mean you have to give up. How many times were you in school and you wrote an exam or a test and you failed it? Did you just quit school? Yes, I know that there are people who did that, who after failing and failing and failing a module or failing a subject in school, they decided that a school is not for me, and so they left school. They never finished school. But if you are watching my video right now, there's a chance that you did finish school. Now I'm asking you, how many times did you write a test and you failed it? Did you say, I'm going to quit school? I'm not going to continue with school? You did not. You continued with school because you understood that, okay, at the end of the day, I will fail, but I still have to go back again. I still have to try. And you tried until you got it right and you finished school. Same thing with your destination. You'll be driving down and you encounter a pothole and you get a puncture. Does it mean that now you have to turn back? By all means, continue. If it means that you have to stop, take a breather and refocus, then do that. But then you still want to continue because you decided to go on this journey because you understand what it will mean for you. You understand the life that it will give you. The last thing that you want to do as you're working towards financial freedom is that you give up. You do not give up. You continue going. You continue pushing through. The fourth pothole that you might experience in your journey towards financial freedom is instant gratification. This is something that most of us battle with, that as much as we are saving and investing, but then there are certain things that we just want one now. We want the satisfaction now. We want to buy them now because we understand that it will make us feel good now. You go to the shops and you see something that you really like and you want to buy it now. It means that maybe you might find yourself having to forgo a portion of your savings so that you can get that. Like maybe you may want to buy, maybe you may have been eyeing this furniture piece for your house for a long time, and you have been putting it on the side because you've been focused. And then all of a sudden there's a special. And then what you want to do now, what happens is you then now want to buy it now. You want to acquire it now because you feel like you're going to miss out on the special, especially with the Black Friday coming up. You might find yourself tapping into your savings because you feel like you're going to miss out. You feel like if you don't buy with that special, you're going to miss out on the special. And so you want to grab it with both hands. So that can set you back in your financial journey. So I found this with me as well, whereby I see something that I've been wanting, but then I want it now because I feel like if I don't buy it now, I'm going to miss out. And also I want that instant gratification now, which then means that I have to tap into my savings in order to buy that thing. Like right now, I've been telling myself that I know that I want to buy a mic for this channel, and I've been looking at mics and I know how much they are, and some they're in special, some they're not. But then I do not have the resources. Now, if I was controlled by instant gratification, or if I were to cave into my instant gratification of wanting the mic now so that I can improve the sound now, what I would do is I would just cave in, take my savings, because the money is there, the savings are there, the investments are there, but I could easily tap into them, buy the mic, and tell myself that I'm going to replace the money back, But then I'm teaching myself that I have to wait. The time to buy the mic is going to come. The resources for me to buy the mic are going to come. Right now, it is not the time. Like to a point whereby, because I'm trying not to cave into the instant gratification, I've had to find a solution. Like right now, I am doing my voiceover on my phone, like even with the two videos, the one that talked about things that I wished I knew in my 20s about money, and then the one that talked about the behaviors of broke people that you do not want to copy. I'm sure that you could hear that the sound is much better. Even on this one, the sound is much better. I'm much happier with my sound actually, because I've been recording on my phone and using my headset for the phone as a mic. So I use the part whereby you speak into as a mic, and you wouldn't see it because I clipped it so nice on my shirt that you can't see it. It's inside, but the sound comes out so nice and crisp that I feel like there's no need for me to rush and get a mic. I will get the mic where the resources are there. And so this just helps as well. So I'm also saying that sometimes when you do not cave, when you try your best to not cave into the instant gratification, you start thinking creatively and you start thinking of other options that you can tap into or you can use in order for you to avoid caving into the instant gratification, because it is real, guys. It is real. Sometimes you've been eyeing something for a long time, or you feel that you need it so much so that you do not care when you get it. You just want to get it now. You do not care how you get it so long as you get it now. And so you cave in, you tap into your savings, and then you set yourself back even further when it comes to working towards your financial freedom. So just think about those things. And then the last one is surrounding yourself with the wrong people. I spoke on the previous video about not emulating the behavior of broke people or people with a broke mindset. Just be wary of their behavior and avoiding to emulate that behavior. But I just want to reiterate this point as well. Surrounding yourself with the wrong people as you are working on your finances, as you are working towards financial freedom, can be the reason why it becomes hard for you to reach it. Surrounding yourself with people that do not understand that you cannot go out because you're trying to work towards paying off your debt. Paying off your debt could be your journey of working towards financial freedom, because you understand that once you have cleared out your debts, then you can have more money that you can save and invest. Because so long as you have a lot of debts, it becomes difficult to work towards financial freedom. And so you might be having people in your life that do not understand that I cannot go out because right now my priorities mean that I have to channel my money towards paying off debt. I know that life is for living, but at the end of the day, we also have to make sure that we are working towards our goals. Sometimes life is actually saying, I said I'm going to do this, and then you do it. Showing up to the commitments that you have set for yourself. That is also living. Living does not only mean gallivanting, partying, going out, spending. Sometimes living is actually showing commitment to yourself. Sometimes living is saying that I made a promise to myself to do 1, 2, and 3, and I want to make sure that I see it through. That is living as well. And so surrounding yourself with people with a narrow mindset who think that living is just for living for today, partying, spending, and living as if there's no tomorrow, those are people that can make it hard for you to work towards your financial goals. Because as you are busy trying to save, you are trying to pay off your debts, people here are busy saying, oh, you are boring. Why are you so boring? Why are you being a downer? Let's go out. Come on. Why don't you want to hang out with us? Because they do not understand what you're working towards. And so you need to make sure that you surround yourself with people that have a similar mindset. You want to be careful with the people that you keep in your life, because those are the people that are going to delay your progress. So those are the things that I wanted to share with you. Just be wary of these potholes. These potholes can delay you. These potholes can force you to reconsider your decision. These potholes can make you feel like where you are going, you are not even going to arrive, because you allow these potholes to delay you and to derail you in your goal and in your direction. So just be wary of them, so that you know that when they come, you know how to deal with them. You know how to approach them. So with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Please take care and stay safe. Bye.